Hello everybody, Mike here with Budget Tech Reviews, and this is the part 2 video of the Samsung Galaxy Ring by Virgin Mobile. And as you can see here, I'm already running a quadrant standard benchmark here for you guys, and I already started it so it wouldn't take too much time on the video. And right now I'm just going to show you guys, in this video I'm going to show you some, gaming, the camera app, and I guess just certain app usage in general, and my final thoughts on this phone. But over here on the screen, the phone scored a 2767, which is right here, the third line from the top, and it's under the HTC One and the Asus transformer. And let me see if I can get a better shot. Maybe not, but my camera kind of blows. But as you can see here, it does benchmark decently well. I mean, it's a mid-range device, guys, so keep that in mind. And let's go ahead and run a speed test while we're at it. Let's do speed test. I'm running off the 3G network. Let me just make sure that, because I don't think I've done this before. That's there you go. Okay, let's run a 3G benchmark test with speedtest.net. I'm not gonna get too high of a, because the 3G in my area isn't very good, so take it with a grain of salt, guys, that where you live it might be a little different than where I live. And as you can see there, the download speed is just not great at all. And I'll run the test one more time just so you guys can see. And let's take a look there. As you can see there, the upload is actually a little better than the download, which is kind of indicative of daily use. And let's try again. I'm not too sure why Sprint's 3G or Virgin Mobile / Boost's 3G just isn't good. Look at how, like where I live, look at that. It's almost midnight at night, and I'm getting horrible speeds. And I don't think it's exactly with my location where I live. I think it's just Sprint's 3G in general. But hopefully, if the LTE towers where I live go up, it'll get better. But as you can see, download 0.05 megabits per second, and upload is about 0.20. And we'll go to the results. I've run a few tests, and my highest download is 0.31 megabits per second there, as you can see. So let's go home. Just so you guys know, and I'm going to get a lot of questions asking about this, does Instagram work? Yes, Instagram works, Facebook works. And sorry, I just have done enough videos to know what kind of questions people ask me. And yes, Instagram video does work on this. So you have to keep that in mind, people, that yes, this has Android Jelly Bean on it. So Instagram video will work, as well as Vine video. Now let's go ahead and run Temple Run 2 just so you guys can get a sneak peek of video game graphics here, I guess. This is the only game I downloaded for this phone. And as said, it's got a 1.4 gigahertz processor, and it's got about a gig of RAM. So let's see how this game handles it. I've never started this game up before. This is the first time, so I just downloaded it actually. Now let's take a look. Seems to be working pretty good. Screen response when I touched the screen is pretty good. I kind of screwed up there, sorry about that, but let's try again. Couldn't see actually. It's kind of hard to play when you're recording, but doesn't seem to be too choppy and doesn't seem to lag too bad. So most games like this should work just fine. If you guys want to download a game like Real Racing 3, which requires a lot of memory, or any high graphic interface game, I guess you're probably going to get a little bit of lag, but this phone should be able to handle. and I'm just gonna fall off on purpose. Okay, so as you can see there, it worked just fine, and you can add more screens to this if you guys prefer. I think you're allowed up to 7 or 8 screens, and right now I'm running a live wallpaper, so that kind of, I guess, here, let me get the controller over here really quick so I can take a picture or something. Alright, well anyways, so yeah, let me see if I can get the camera app started on here. And let me see if I can, there we go. Okay, as you guys can see here, Samsung's camera app is pretty much the norm. It's pretty much the same as all the other camera apps that they have going. You got front-facing camera also, by the way, as you can see there. So say hi to me. Hi, Mike. Let's take a picture of me, actually. And if you guys don't already know, this has a physical camera button. So that is actually pretty good. So let's turn the camera around and let's turn on auto flash there. But as you can see here, I got my Xbox 360 control. Should have autofocus, but let's take a look. Let's take a look at the pictures there. And pinch to zoom seems to work pretty decently. Can't complain about that. And it's got video mode as well. And you can take normal. We'll just stay with normal. And let's take a look at the resolution over here, I guess. Or settings. And as you can see there, you can take 1020 80 by 720, or you can take 480p videos, 640 by 480, and 320 by 240. So you can take HD, but it's not 1080p. And of course you can change all your exposure values here, your white balance, and you can reset everything. And you can actually add filters to video. That's pretty cool. So if you guys want to make a video with a filter, you can actually take a negative. And let me see if I can change that. Let me turn the effect off. But and let's go back to camera mode really quick. It's a 5 megapixel camera on the back, guys, by the way. So keep that in mind, that you're not going to get super high-end quality shots. And you can do things like GPS tag, self-portrait, auto flash, shooting mode. Let's take a look at that. It's got panorama, smile shot, and cartoon. Let's go back there, and you can add effects also to pictures. And let's try that again. It's got scene mode, where you can change it from sports to party to indoors to beach to sunset to dawn and etc. It's just got a bunch of different little modes there. And of course you can change the resolution from 5 megapixel to something a little smaller. So like, let's say you're sending this to someone else that doesn't have a high-end phone, and you need to take I guess a smaller range picture. That would be good for it. And of course you can change the storage of the pictures in the video to your memory card, so it saves on the memory card. So pretty basic stock camera. Let's see if I can get a deal there, but it's not a bad camera. I mean, it'll take good pictures out in the sun and during the day. In the dark, not so much, but you can change the settings on that. So let's go home, and let me turn on Wi-Fi so I can get YouTube going here, I guess, before we finish off. This phone does have visual voicemail for the people that like visual voicemail. It does, but you only get 1 month free, and after that you have to subscribe to them. So just keep that in mind, that you have to subscribe and pay. I think it's like $1 or $2 a month, which isn't too bad. But let's go to YouTube, I guess, since I got that going. I'm already getting close to the 10-minute mark here. So as you can see here, there's the first video that I took. And I'm not going to show you guys any browsers because I don't know. I mean, pinch to zoom and stuff like that. It's getting old for me. So as you can see here, here's just the hello everyone. This is Mike with and here's just the video that I took. And here's the video that I took of myself actually. This is the first part video, and as you can see there, transitions aren't bad at all. And it's exclusively only on Virgin Mobile. Speaker on the back actually works really good. So you guys shouldn't have a hard time hearing. And screen quality isn't bad. It's a nice looking screen, guys. So for a mid-range device, I mean, you're not going to go wrong with this phone here, especially if you're looking to spend under $200. Alright, let's get out of there. Alright, final thoughts on the phone, guys. It's a mid-range device, and if you're looking to not spend too much money on it, I'm sure that Virgin Mobile will actually probably go down on the price eventually. This phone on Virgin Mobile's lineup will compete with the Galaxy Reverb, which is an older model phone which came out last year, but that one only has Android 4.0, and the Galaxy Victory. And a lot of people have been asking me if this phone is up to par with the Galaxy Victory. Well, you guys have to take into consideration that the Galaxy Victory is an LTE phone, and it's got a dual-core processor, and it just has, in my opinion, it has better overall specs. It's the same screen size though, and the Galaxy Victory feels like it's made out of cheaper materials. So this phone actually feels a little better in the hand. But like I said, this is only a 3G phone, so I mean, if you guys are in the market for an LTE device, I'd go with the Victory. But if you guys just want a nice, simple mid-range device like this one that has a physical camera button, decent battery, nice screen, and just a phone that looks nice. It looks very similar to the Galaxy S3. I would definitely go with this phone. So thanks for watching, guys, as always, and please subscribe.